just going to go live. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Welcome to Chinwag number 127. Our weekly. This is the weekly chat that myself, Zahir, and my wife Rebecca have with you guys about our weekly sales. Our weekly sales, mostly on eBay, and just general catch up. We're both pretty chilled out today.
Really
chilled out. I hope everyone has had a very good Friday. Obviously, a lot of Easter eggs probably have been eaten. We didn't buy any.
Not yet.
No, I don't. Well, are you planning on buying some?
Yeah.
No? Don't people eat them today?
No.
I've seen people eating them.
No.
No?
They're wrong.
I thought people eat it today as well.
Wrong.
Okay. Alright then.
No.
Well, maybe you're not eating Easter eggs. I don't know. I've been eating Cadbury's cream eggs and stuff.
Yeah, but that's different. That doesn't count.
So they don't eat the big eggs that you see? Okay. Right. Yeah, well, I just thought we weren't doing eggs.
No.
I thought, I got away with it.
No.
Well,
do the chat
we'll say a few highs. Welcome everyone to the stream. It isn't going to be anything massively in-depth this evening. We do have graphs of our sales and how they've been, etc. So you won't lose out on graphs. But other than that, we haven't really got much planned. We could just talk about how our week's been and chill out with the chat. Benjamin D has popped in and says, hello, Jason. Entwistle, Doing It Yourself Lifestyle, Ryan. Thank you for popping in. David Morse, Joel, Karen has popped in. Hey, Karen.
Hey.
I'm the legend. Ash, Reselling Polly as well says good evening, Zeba. Reselling Polly was actually on Nick and Andrea's channel yesterday. I haven't had a chance to fully watch it. I caught a bit of it while I was in the car park.
Yeah, I missed it completely because I was actually out of work late yesterday.
Well, you're meant to finish at 6:30, but you didn't get out till nearly 7, which is bad.
And I haven't had a chance to catch up yet. So.
Dublin Reseller, Peter Ray, Saunteron, Lincoln Seller, Shazad, Free Runner Show says good evening. Just watched your vlog. We've been putting out our vlogs pretty regularly. Pretty regularly. Didn't manage to put one out yesterday. So today's vlog kind of merged
into one, didn't it?
Pleasant Valley, hi Pleasant Valley, Tat Doctor, Joan. Come on, you've been live for 1 hour 45. Get the graph out, says Ash. Beck, how much chocolate will you eat this weekend?
Actually not a great deal.
I'm not a massive chocolate fiend, am I really? No. I like eating meat, really.
And pastries.
Yeah, I like eating pastries. But I like eating meat. I can eat kebabs and burgers. Been loving the vlog, says Karen. Easter eggs should be given out on Sunday as it's celebrating the resurrection to get all spiritual. Oh right, okay.
Anyone that's eating them today.
And Tat Doctor says, "Is any RC sales? If you want there to be, if I get some chat in the chat saying you want RC sales, we can do some RC sales.
RC stuff if you want."
Z, do you like Cadbury's eggs? Yes, Rob. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Krillin876 with the $2 super chat.
Yep,
thank you. Do you like Cadbury's eggs? Yes. Did your kid come to New York? She did, and she loved it.
Yeah, she had an amazing time.
She absolutely loved it, Rob.
She came back so
she loved the Big Apple. Yeah, I mean it was brilliant. I'm so glad that she went. Good evening, Bex, Alfie, and no bubble wrap manager. Question: the shirt, can it be a regular thing? I prefer it to the hoodie, says Ryan. You know what? I've been out picking up some new hoodies. I like wearing shirts, but hoodies are comfortable too. Yeah. David Moore says chicken covered in chocolate. That's just wrong. Z, did you check your oil and put petrol in the car? Very funny, Pleasant Valley.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, on one of the vlogs this week, we shared that I forgot to... Well, it's not that I forgot. No. I was running the car. I'm one of those people that drives the car.
We drove past a petrol station.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought you were going to stop at the petrol station.
I feel like...
Oh, it's all right, we'll make it.
I feel like I know how far I can push the car.
Well, you didn't know that morning, did you?
And I'm pretty good at it.
No.
I've driven on the motorway with the light on because I know.
No.
But this time we took it too far. I found the level at which... Yeah, no. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to make sure there's petrol in the car. But yeah, let me just show you some hoodies. That's not it.
Oh man, are you serious?
Yeah, they're back here, aren't they?
Stop waving your hoodie around.
I found this hoodie. Oh god, sorry about that, guys.
You should
check
say
this
sorry
out.
to
What
me.
do you think? Oh yeah, I meant to you actually. I actually meant to you because I don't know why I said it to the chat.
That's right. Just
sorry
fling the arms of my hoodie around.
Check
hit
this
my
out.
wife in the face.
I like this. It's a Kangol hoodie. So I like that. It's a full zip. So I've added a new hoodie to my collection. So I may be wearing this. But the weather has been so nice. The weather's been really nice. So I kind of like don't know when I'm going to get to wear it. And then there's one more. This is quite nice. This is, again, I'm not sure when I'm going to get a chance to wear it. Can you come back into the screen?
No! You keep hitting me with your hoodies.
I didn't mean to. It's just a freaking sleeve.
Exactly.
This is like a no zip. This is a pullover Fila hoodie. And I like Fila, so that's 2 hoodies I got. Okay. That's for me, anyway.
Now I will come back.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're all good.
Lumberjack shirt is back.
I like this shirt.
Z, Nick did a car parts video, no comparison to RC. Not that Nick agreed. Lars is that dog. Well, you're gonna be happy about what stock you've got. It's not for everyone. Okay, I never let my tank go below 50%, says Shazad. Well done to you, Shazad.
No, and that's how it should be.
Yeah, okay, it's the smart thing to do. Random question, but can either of you crack your neck? Asked James Powell. No, I crack my fingers. That's about it, James. Not good draining the petrol tank. All the crap gets into the engine, says Gary Sutherland. Good point.
You're driving around with like all the dirty petrol.
The thing is, we've got so many lights now. We've got the engine light on. And then now we've got this new SRS light on. Just these lights all over the car. It's just,
Yeah, so when the petrol light comes on,
it's just another light.
It's just another light. Let me just ignore that one.
It's just another light.
That's right, yeah. Oh dear.
So Karen says, teach me all your RC knowledge. I need to build a car one drive shaft at a time, says Karen. You could build it from scratch. It would work.
Yes.
I actually got slightly burnt today out in the sun all day, says Karen. It's been really warm.
It was really warm, actually. We ended up down the pub this afternoon, didn't we?
We did. We spent the afternoon chilling.
Yeah.
It was really nice, actually.
Yeah, we took the girls down.
Really nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Relaxing. Okay. Does your Focus not tell you how many miles it has left in it? See? It's a CRV Honda. And no, it doesn't have those kind of features.
No.
It just stopped moving. How much is petrol per gallon? Petrol's quite expensive in the UK compared to the US, Rob. We're currently at £1.30 a litre. I don't know what that is in gallons, but a quick Google will tell me that. Litres to gallons. There you go, 1 litre to gallon. So it's about £1.30. Is it imperial gallons? That's like 28 pence per imperial gallon, but I don't know if that's the right kind of gallon.
That's right.
US gallon, US liquid gallon. That's what you want, isn't it? US liquid gallon. That's like 34 pence a gallon. So that's what, like 70, I don't know, probably about 60 something cents. I don't know. Don't ask me the complicated questions, guys. I thought I could answer it, but I just confused myself.
We just can't.
Yeah.
No, we're just even more confused.
Exactly. Aid says, I'm always running on empty. It's like a disco in there, Honda, says Brian. No. It is. All these lights flashing all the time.
They don't flash.
Lolsey, take out the fuses to the dash. Job done. Oh, God. It's a Christmas tree on my dash. Definitely, Shazad, it is. The car. It just. You know what? I know I'm really taking the mick with it, but this car it's the best car I've ever had. It really
is. We do abuse it.
Yeah.
Okay, but it really, really has just been really good.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
It's been insane.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Can CZ and Beck's car a mile away? Okay, let's get back to sales. We've obviously been, well, I say obviously, we've been working pretty consistently this week as well. We've had another really good week of listing. Even today, we managed to get like another 20 listings up. We've been listing consistently. Unfortunately, sales still haven't followed suit just yet. There's a couple of things to bear in mind. It seems to be mirroring what happened last year. So we'll get into the graphs, and we'll just share with you what seems to be happening. Overall, just so you guys know the top figure, our last 7 days we've turned over about 930 something pounds. I think it was like 930 something is the rough number. I think it was 936 pounds turnover for the last 7 days. So it's okay. But I'll share with you the split, because the main store has taken a big hit compared to last year, but there's a good reason for it as well. So if I just show you, this is the main store. You can see that we're currently, we did 650.
The RC store.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. Yeah, the hobby store, 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 not the main store. The hobby store has done £659 in the last 7 days. And as you can see, that says it's 52% down from a year ago. Transactions are 14% down. So they're down, but they're not massively down like the sales. And the average selling price is whopping 45% down. But the interesting thing is, if you look at the graphs, okay, here we get into the graphs. The yellow line is 2018. The blue line is this year. You can see that overall, it's pretty even, bar these two spikes. So on the 14th of April last year, we had a £720 day, and I'm pretty sure I know what we sold. I think we sold like a job lot of servos. This week we could have easily sold the giant 4-foot petrol boat we've got, and that could have sold for like 400 quid, and that could have really closed the gap between this week and last week, but obviously we didn't. So it's a bit of an anomaly. You can see it sticks out like a sore thumb compared to last year's sales and this year's sales. And then again, we had like a £270 day there, which we haven't managed to mirror. So again, a couple of big days there that have changed, but if you look, other than that, all these days are very similar. Trading places, as it were. You've got the 16th and 17th are literally opposites of one another. So yeah, it's just something to bear in mind. And plus, I believe, as you can see on the 20 on the yellow line, it is actually showing an extra day's worth of sales, even though it's only 57 quid. It is showing an extra 57 days of sales, because this blue line hasn't kind of caught up. But you can see that even though we're way under what we did, that has a big part to play.
Yeah.
Would you agree? What would you like to add to that?
Not much, really.
Not much. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it is what it is.
Yeah. So it was a bit of a battering. It is what it is. But there's a very blatant. If we'd gotten a big £700 day, you don't get £700 days. Well, we don't have £700 days as standard.
Yeah.
Not that. Yeah.
No,
not
but that's
standard,
what I mean. Like it's not something that we get.
Yeah.
Like.
Exactly.
It's not an everyday thing.
Exactly. It's a big sell can make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Now the other side of this equation is, obviously last year we weren't really doing the general store as it is now. So if I take you over to the general store, which you can see here, we've got £277 of sales, and that's obviously nice, ticking along quite consistently. We've had a couple of dot days. Last week was a lot better, I believe. Last week we did quite well.
We did.
Double this pretty much.
I think so.
Yeah. So we've had a drop on the general store as well, but combining the two, so the 277, 659, it's made our week, even on like a week where things are slow, it's made our week more respectable, I would say. I think we're pretty pleased with that. So that's the graphs in essence, guys. It's and the thing is, we feel a lot better now, because we're like, well, we're doing the work.
Yeah.
We're doing the work. We're not we're not, it can't be down to lack of inventory, listings, or whatever. The work's being done, and it is just what it is. And this time of year, number of reasons, it can be can be very different. Jason says, I sold a video to Norway and the guy told me he's opened it and it doesn't work. Now open a return and I have to accept it. eBay back the buyer, says Jason. Ooh, that sucks. Right. Shazad says, your totals to date, transactions, 57,000 sales, 500,000 turnover. My sales since I opened this eBay account. Wow, that's some big numbers, and nowhere near that. Tat Doctor says, I'd be happy with £70 a day. Free Runner says, lol, Shazad, that's crazy. Yeah, Shazad does some really big numbers, and Larry comes in with, need to up your game a bit. Question, are we allowed 2 PayPal accounts, or is it just one, says Sean?
One PayPal is my PayPal.
Yeah, we've got 2 PayPal business accounts, but they're for 2 different stores under 2 different everything.
Yeah.
So you can have, however, you can have a business PayPal account and a personal PayPal account.
Yeah.
So I do have another eBay account that I use for like my personal personal purchases and whatever. That has a completely separate PayPal account as well.
It's just the way we've done it. Like, you've obviously got like the hobby store in your name, and then the general store is in my name. It's just how we started it. So
yeah, exactly.
That's all.
Sorry, UK saying need to go and get some milk from shop. For example, just going to the shop for one of my 2 things. Just had my second best week on eBay. Over £710, but that does include a £365 sale, says Southwest Sales.
Yeah.
Still,
see, those sales can make all the difference.
They make a huge difference. I mean, we could have been sat here, and we could have had another £300 on those figures, but we declined an offer.
Not that we regret it.
No.
I don't regret it because I think we can get what we want for the boat.
Yeah, we've got like this big like gas boat that we've got listed, and we reckon we could get a bit more than what we got offered. We got offered like £300, so our sales could have been £300 better. Instead of 930, they could have been closer to like 12, £1,300. But it's just that we didn't take it. We didn't have any other big sales. General store, like I said, seemed a bit quieter than it has been. And there's not really a great deal you can do about it. You keep on sourcing, keep on listing. But, there are going to be these dry patches, and it could be down to the weather being nice. It could be down to it being the Easter holidays. God knows what the reasons are. Right. So it makes sense to have it cheaper as more is being used. In my head, it makes sense.
I think it's something to do with petrol prices.
Petrol? Oh, okay. Right. George says, Shazad, don't you own a pharmacy? Yes, he does. Z, what are the business PayPal rates? Asked George F. With PayPal, you can apply for preferential rates. Once you're doing over £1,500 through PayPal a month, you actually have to. There's like a link somewhere where you can get like better rates. So they charge you less. So they won't charge you the standard 3.4% plus 20 pence. They will charge you a slightly lower percentage depending on how much money you're taking. So the more you take, the better the rate you can get. And it drops quite a bit down for the people that have massive turnovers. So that's worth looking into. That's just something to think about. Right. Awesome. I could do 1 PayPal, eBay for clothes, 2nd for toys, keep it organized if I can, use 2 different bank accounts. There's no limit that PayPal will impose on you. Just bear in mind when you open a new PayPal account, at first your sales and things you won't be able to get at the money straight away because there'll be restrictions. Even though PayPal will be able to see that you've got a good standing account, it doesn't matter to them. They will still put restrictions on. Z probably has a separate PayPal account for his massive Fortnite purchases. Haha. Pete's Retro says, one of my PayPal business accounts is for micropayments under £10 cheaper fees. Very good point. I show videos of high value eBay items working on a second YouTube account to make the sales free runner show. That's not a bad idea. We had someone ask us if...
Yeah, I mean, it's not a weird question, is it?
No.
It's something that should be expected, but we
Really?
had, well, yeah, on like, you know, the drums that you picked up at the weekend, wasn't it? We had a question whether that we had
a snare drum listed, basically, and we had a question today,
and they just wanted to know if we had any recordings of
the sound of playing it. Yeah.
We had to say no. Obviously, we didn't.
No.
We did explain we'd picked it up,
but that would be quite a cool thing to demo on a YouTube channel.
But yeah, so it was just one of those things that we were just like, we had to answer it like honestly and say no, we don't have that, and you know, it's a good thing to kind of be able to have, I suppose. for it's kind of like when we had the knitting machine, and we actually showed that working in a photo. Okay, we didn't have a video of it working, but you could see in the photo I had actually done some knitting on it. Yeah. So it kind of, I think it probably helped. Yeah. That photo being included.
I think so. I think it helped massively. So. PayPal, you can request merchant rate after 3 months of 1,500, 2.9%. That's right, Gary. That's it. 2.9%. I think that's what we're on. We're on 2.9% because the next tier I think is a lot higher.
On yours.
Yeah, that's not on yours. No, it's not on yours. No.
Like I don't think I've turned over enough in there yet to be able to change.
No, you're close now. You're getting close to the 1,500 now. But yeah. Nick has popped in. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
You can withdraw to the same bank account. Very true. Hey Nick, you've not missed the RC parts. Don't worry, said that doctor. There you go, Shazad. See, the rates do drop, but you've got to be turning over some serious money. Shazad's rate is 1.9%. So his PayPal fees are 1.9%, whereas most of ours are going to be 3.4%, 2.9%. But to get 1.9%, you've got to be turning over some seriously big numbers. We'll be going to 1.4% soon. And Rob Krillin says, Z, you like Fortnite? You should come to New York to the Fortnite World Cup. I'm watching a lot of the World Cup matches on Twitch, Rob. I love Fortnite. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of the streamers who stream their matches, but I'll be watching it on Twitch at least. Brilliant. I'm pleased with this. Cheers, peeps, says Sean. Z playing the drums would be a fun video. I don't think so.
I think so.
Z, trip to New York, use it as a business expense. I don't know how that would work. Shop Window says, I bought a table of rum stuff at auction for £20 and it returned £750. I know nothing about drums, so accidental luck. Shop Window says, oh, you bought drum stuff. I thought it's because you said rum stuff. I was like, you know, ooh, that sounds nice. Yeah, but yeah, we've become quite knowledgeable on drums now. Well, I thought I have.
You may.
Yeah, I feel I know. What I didn't know all these drums before. Now I know about the snare drum. I know about the hi-hat clutch, the little bit that sits on the hi-hats. I know
Do you
about.
know what my knowledge is?
I know about my tom drum arms and
you can bang them and they make a sound.
They make a sound. That's about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's interesting how you can pick something up, right, and then you like have to learn about it. Nick says, "Am I too late for my weekly RC fix?" No, I mean, I don't know whether people want to see
we
RC.
We weren't planning on sharing any RC today.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone really wants to see any RC parts.
And we did quite a lot of it in last week's chat, so not convinced, you know, not convinced.
Yeah. All right. Krillin says they are having Fortnite final where they have the US Open tennis. Yeah, I mean, Epic are gonna go really big on this. Epic Games are spending a lot of money on this. But the interesting thing is there's a lot of issues with the game. Like, it's not really.
I don't know. I don't play it anymore, so I haven't got a clue.
Well, it's not really designed as such a competitive game. There's too many things. Z still playing Fortnite. You haven't been on lately. It's just the last night or two I took off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will be. Right. No, Nick, good hey, says that doctor. Southwest Seller says no RC unsubscribing. Shame, that's why we all came. Before we do RC, can we set up Alfie Cam? Alf is all the way over there.
He went for...
Yeah.
He went,
Where's his
came out
bed?
with us this afternoon as well, didn't he? And he's really, really tired. Yeah. He's sleeping.
Yeah, we don't really want to bore everybody with RC, honestly. Like, still waiting for an RC quiz, says
yeah, that's not going to
happen. No. I think showing RC is boring enough.
And see Sue's popped into the chat, so hi,
hi Sue, how are you? Yes, Nick and Andrea here. Do RC cars in the UK have steering wheel on the right? Real cars have the steering wheel on the right. Yes. Yeah, real cars have steering wheel on the right, Krillin.
I like both. We both looked at it and was like,
yeah.
Yes, on the right.
RC cars don't have steering wheels. So, you know, they don't have steering wheels. No RC, no Alfie. I want to read. You're not paying for this, Nick. Z, I despise Fortnite. I thought you were better than this, says George. I'm sorry, I really like it. Eric says, I just bought a large box of RC, mostly shells, but motors, tires, etc. Maybe 100 items for $10, says Eric Liddy. Yeah, you will do well with that. You will do well with that. I need to get my weekly fix. I don't know about this. Z, I've left you a comment in your latest video, by the way. I will check it out, Peter. Okay, how about one RC part to please there's not really a great deal to share, honestly. There's hold on, what was it? I don't know, we've got an item not received case.
Ooh, what's that?
Oh man, PD0814.
Man.
Not PD0814. Interesting.
Front knuckle.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not received it. Yeah. Okay, it is what it is.
We'll have to look into that.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that. Yeah. Why my actions are required.
What's he asking for?
I don't know. He's just saying he hasn't received it. My wife says I get RC when I'm grumpy. Very funny. Very funny. Show you the boat. We would it's huge. I'll show you the box of the boat. We'll do a few RC parts because we're going to do a sales video. Yeah. We're going to do a sales video of non-RC parts.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we will share with you. We sold a non-RC part on this store as well.
Oh, we did.
No, we can't share that.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be in the video.
That's gonna have to be in the video, guys.
Sorry.
Right, what we'll do is we'll pick out some choice RC parts that have sold since last week. That's a good one.
What was
that? We'll go for a few classics here. We'll go. Don't worry, guys. I'm just loading them up.
Man, not too many, right?
No, not too many. Not too many. You know. Okay. We've got nothing much else to talk about.
So you may as well see this.
Yeah, you may as well. All right. Okay, bear with me, guys. All right.
Peter's asking anyone car boot this weekend or Monday. We are planning to, aren't we? We're out tomorrow.
We're planning on going out. Yes.
Don't know about the rest of the weekend, but definitely tomorrow.
Yes. Very true. Right, we've got a little selection of parts now that we can share with you guys, and I will show you the boat. Do you want to start off showing people the Do you actually want to start off showing people the parts, talking through them while I because there's quite a few here, so you know. Yeah,
just leave.
I'll leave.
You know what's here? I know how to list it. I don't know what on earth it is, so it'll be like mega quick. Me running through.
No, don't be mega quick. You gotta be detailed. People want to know.
How am I gonna detailed?
Because people want to know about them.
Got a clue.
They want to know about them.
Not got a clue.
They don't want to just see them. They want to like feel the.
Oh, did the tyres go?
Yeah, the tyres went.
Cool.
Yeah. Sometimes I got rid of. I was like, you know.
Well, that gives you a bit of a clue as to what's coming up.
No, but that one you can wait. That's for later. That's for later. Was it a slipper clutch sale? No.
No.
Do you know the item not received was actually a knuckle?
Yeah.
A front knuckle.
Front knuckle.
Yeah, it was
only like a $4.99.
It was a $4.99 part. Yeah, is a front knuckle. Sometimes they go missing.
Yeah.
Oh God, not PDO 184. I bet the postman nicked it. Breaking news: RC parts not turning up from Z's worldwide distribution. We feel your pain. Those sad faces. I have not received. Z, as merch, you should create an RCography. Z, those Warhammer paperbacks sell in bundles by author, says Southern says.
Oh,
thank you.
That's good to know.
Is the item tracked or is it large letter size you post in the post box?
It was large letter, so...
People are becoming smart. I got conned massively in Q4 with this. Yes, Sean, it's just a large letter, so we've got no tracking on it. So, it's likely that that's going to happen, that we're going to end up having to just refund the guy $4.99. But to be fair, it very rarely happens to us. Shazad says you need to open a Royal Mail account. The more you say it, the more I'm tended to agree with you, because it would completely eliminate this, because it just doesn't, you know.
Yeah, we've got some.
But now we're selling other stuff. Now it's kind of like mixing it again.
No, but it still might work out.
It's Lego and RC month for me, says Eric. So I was hoping for vids from you on that. And Nick, dig up some Lego. There you go, Nick. You've got to dig up some Lego. The excitement is unbearable. Guys, we've got some doozies for you today. We've got some doozies. Shall we start? Let me just start you off, and then I'll go get the boat, okay? Okay. Let's start you off. This is a good one. All right. First part coming up, guys. Sorry about that.
Right.
Okay. Bam. Check this out, guys. This here, all right, luckily, there's still a couple available, so if you're quick, you'll be able to...
Don't start this again.
I'm just saying, in case they want it. You don't know.
Yeah.
How do you know? How can you assume? Yeah. You know what they say? Assumption is the mother of all...
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. Well,
I will say, we actually... Was it sold 5 of one of the parts
last week? Yes, we did. So those are really low now. But the first item, guys. Now, this is a must-have for anyone looking to pimp out or bling their RC. This is a Palmer PSE paint mask, ripped metal design. So this will really make you the toughest RC on the block, I feel. You know, by applying this, what this is basically is like a paint mask, like a decal for your RC body. You can see there, paint mask, ripped metal design with transfer tape, so you don't even need to buy the transfer tape. I believe if you go to other retailers, you have to buy the transfer tape. Oh, and instructions. So paint mask, ripped metal design with the transfer tape.
Should I just go over that?
And the instructions. Why?
Yeah.
Do you not want to sell this?
No.
We've got 3 left.
We've sold.
We've sold 1.
Yeah, we've sold 1.
We've sold 1 of these.
Yeah.
So basically, this is made in the USA. There you go. It's made in the USA, and what this does, there's the little design there you can see. It's like a rip tears through. You know, it's as if something like a dinosaur is torn through the metal body of your plastic RC car. So it's like anyway, sold for $8.99, and we've got 3 available. So that's the first part. Bargain, absolute bargain. Right, we'll move on. This is a
Thunder Tiger.
We need to have like a red
orange rear wing.
Orange rear, but we need to have like a sold out on this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got none left.
You've got none left.
Okay, so.
But still, going on it.
Did it sell for $9.99?
Yeah.
Okay,
Thunder Tiger.
$9.99.
PD 1903.
Yeah.
Orange rear wing, 1/8 scale. So, for those of you that don't know, the rear wing is to help keep the car planted when it's going at high speeds for aerodynamic reasons. So this here would have been very carefully engineered. It's made in China, the finest plastics.
Yeah. And it's orange.
Orange. Good point. Very good point. Good USB there. It's orange, guys. You know, not any other colour, but orange. And we sold it for £10 plus shipping to somewhere in Europe. I can't remember where. Okay. Let's bargain. What else could I use it for? Surely it has multiple purposes. This camera. We're talking about the I think she's talking about the paint mask.
Whoa. There's nothing to say that it has to go on an RC car.
Yeah, you could transfer it anywhere. Will it cover moles? Why has this not been shown before? Class size. No cheap China knockoff there. Pure quality. Paint mask. My heart can't take it. Right, lol, have you seen me play it? Be much better for making another RA video, says Nick. Oh, play what? What are you trying to play?
I don't know.
Nick should try busking with the keyboard thing you got. The accordion thing. Aerodynamic, now we're talking, says Aid. Right, yes. We'll move on. We'll move on. Next part. Oh, this is a good one.
This is a front suspension.
No, this.
No, I can't read what that says there. Yeah,
this is a Thunder Tiger PD7917 front Kurlenker.
No, it's a front suspension arms.
Okay, we chose this because it sold in, I believe, Germany. I could be wrong. Yeah, I believe it sold in Germany. And that's their translation for I don't know, arm maybe? I don't know. But there we go. Front suspension arm, PD7917. You need these. You need those arms. Otherwise, you can't really run. That sold for €12. 3 sold. There's 23 left. Could I stick one of those rear wings on my Mini and look cool, says Nick? You could try. You might need... what you'd need there, though, Nick, is you need a couple of them and sellotape them together to make...
I'm not sure
because otherwise one may look a bit out of scale with a real car. So you may need to sellotape a number of them together. Frank and...
Get your eBay tape out.
Yeah, get your eBay tape out and then sellotape about 4 of them. That's what you need to do. Kurlenker, is that a German for RC tat?
Something like that.
Yes, this is a web interpreter Sasha's had. Yes. Yeah. Right, okay, let's moving on. Oh, look at this. This is a Blade Nano QX 3D ultra micro quadcopter drone. My life is so incomplete as I don't own them. Well, Karen, they're there for you. So this is a drone that I've sold now. I think one guy's bought 2. He just bought another one.
Oh, okay.
So he bought one and he
must
bought
have
another.
liked it.
Yeah, he must have liked it. So one guy's bought 2 and then some other guy bought 1. So those are the 3 we sold. We've got more than one. I just list one at a time because I test them out. Can you do me a deal on 3 then and spray them red? Yeah, I should be able to sort that out. The Liverpool Delta says Kurlenker is a wishbone. So that's the translation. All right, moving on, guys. Here's something interesting. I actually ran an auction this week.
We've had these tyres for ages and
you
ages.
Tell them that and I'm going to bring in the boat.
And I think Zahir just got really, really bored of them just being around. So he decided to put them on auction. And I can't be sure, but I think he started at 99p.
Yeah, I did.
And you did?
No, I think a tenner.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think I started them at a tenner.
Oh, okay. He started them at
I actually have another auction going anyway.
£10. And they actually sold. Someone won them for £17.66, and it gets them out of our office. They've been sat there for ages and ages and ages, and I think Zahir was just tired of seeing them in a box. Even though these probably aren't the most annoying bit about our stock, really.
The thing is,
but I don't know why you kind of decided that enough was enough with those. Are they quite big wheels?
The thing is.
There's the boat.
The thing is, it wasn't that they were annoying. It was more that they were taking up a whole crate.
Well, you found them annoying then.
No, because
they were taking up.
We've been listing a lot of parts, so like where do we put them?
What it was is right. You wanted to use the crate, so you were like, "I've got to sell these tires."
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we're doing a lot of listing.
Yeah.
And we need crates to put parts in.
Yeah.
Now, normally in one crate, we can fit hundreds and hundreds of RC parts. Mm-hmm. Here, we had a whole crate, and it went for 10. It was for 10 tires.
Yeah.
So it was just, I think we made the right decision personally. What do you think? Huh? Don't you think we made the right decision?
Yeah.
There were 10 of them, and they took up a whole massive crate.
Yeah.
So yeah, that we sold these. I'm happy they went for £17.16. Question: How did you leave it end? I wish Mom and Man auction was. Get over it.
How long ago was that now?
I don't know. How big is that boat? Says Shazad. Oh, it's about. I don't know. It's quite big.
Seriously, man.
Yeah, it's quite big. I think it's
How big is the boat? It's quite big.
I don't know. I think it's a good few feet long. I think it's about 4 and a bit, maybe 5 feet. I'd say it's 4 or 5 feet long. You can see it. I can show you. Look, it's quite big. Not a big boat. Mm-hmm. It's quite a big boat, guys.
It is.
It's got a nice big engine in here as well, like a nice 2-stroke gas engine. But yeah, that's a huge monster. Need to get that out. That boat is full size for Richard Hammond, says the doctor. Oh gosh. Aid says, I bet that's pricey. It is.
Yes.
Huge boat. The boat is huge. It's a big boat. Could you use 2 of those boats for water skiing, one strapped to each foot? My feet aren't that big, Gary.
But you possibly could. If you wanted to.
Imagine the RC car with all those wheels. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be using them all at once. But yes. Can we have the model number for the big boat? I want to check. It can do 40 mile an hour. Do 40 mile an hour. It's called the Pro Boat Rockstar 48. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, tyres.
Here's a nice little part that we sold. Do you want to tell them about this one? This doozy.
Man, why do I keep getting the suspension arms?
What? Okay. Right, okay. So that's just not good enough. Well, I'll do this one. This is the Ansman Racing suspension arm. Front, upper, low. So this can be used as an upper arm or lower arm. So what you'll find is crappier companies like Ansman will allow you to use the same part. They'll use fewer parts, which is quite good because it means less hassle. Whereas more like the higher end you go, they tend to be annoying because you'll find that the upper arm's different to the lower arm, the rear dog bones are different size to the front. So there we go. Bex, any auctions bring flashbacks to this? Get over it, Ryan. Nick says, do you reckon a reseller bought the wheel?
I don't know.
If they did, good luck to them because we haven't sold any since having them. So we thought they would fly off.
We did. We
really
did actually think they would go quite quickly.
We thought they would fly, but
it's
for
been one
whatever
of those
reason,
items
just and then I would have kept them had they not taken up so much space. Yeah. The suspension is killing me. Very funny. All right, moving on, guys.
This is.
Now all of a sudden.
It's not a suspension arm.
Okay.
So this is a Thunder Tiger and it is PD 1752.
I can't believe what our chat has come to. So is this it now? So every week we just have to sit here going through ours. Is this what you want? Is this seriously?
This is a clutch bell and it's got 17 teeth.
Oh, look, bringing the knowledge there. She knows what 17T means now. You asked me, didn't you?
And now I know.
Now you know all the exactly. Yeah,
It's like the number of little
teeth
it
on
has.
the yeah.
Yeah.
So the clutch bell.
Yeah, this is quite a nice little
clutch bell.
Clutch bell. Yeah.
So the clutch bell, for those of you that don't know, will sit on top of the one-way kind of shaft. Or in the flywheel, it covers the flywheel, and then there's springs, and it spins, and there's these little springs inside that grab onto the flywheel and turns the engine over. So
there we go.
So,
and we don't have any left.
No, we don't have any left. Here's another one, guys. Z wasn't planning on showing RC, but had a bunch loaded in the browser. I didn't, Pleasant Valley. I opened these as we were going. Okay. But I can't believe. Sold any EDAM this week, says Southwest Sellers. We sold only a couple of pieces of EDAM RC, actually. Yeah, it's not... That's going to be a really long tail item, and we expect most of it to go abroad.
I was going to say, looking at... while I was listing it, looking at it, I think a lot of it's going to go internationally.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that we're going to.
Yeah, we've had two sales so far, but then they've been good value sales. They've both been £20 each sales, and that was it. That was it, really. So, not a clutch bell, amazing. RC fetishist muscle. There's no such thing as RC fetishist, Pleasant Valley. I'm beginning to realise now that Thunder Tiger must be a top name, says Aid. Thunder Tiger, it's not currently Aid. That's the funny thing. It's like, kind of dead.
It's actually quite like an older part, really.
Yeah, it's not in the... We sell a lot of this stuff to Europe and Australia, America. And this is for older nitro cars. Yeah. This stuff isn't...
I mean, people do obviously still run them, hence why we kind of still sell the parts, but...
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not something that's current, really.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, I just closed that without showing you guys. Oh, don't worry. It was a fuel tank. Anyway, there's another fuel tank anyway.
Here we go. Here's another one.
Another I closed the fuel tank by accident. I don't know if you saw it.
There we go.
Question, why don't you have multi-buy discount on all your listings? We have on some of them. It doesn't seem to make a huge difference.
Yeah.
We do have it on some of them. I thought we had it on more. I think we've got it on all the Thunder Tiger stuff, I thought. So it's not appearing on everything.
I'm not sure whether the new stuff has it on or not.
I don't know. Probably not.
On there.
Yeah. All right. This. Do you want to go through this? This is
it's a fuel tank.
PD 0199. Now this is quite special. When we got these RC parts, these look like the dregs because they weren't in packaging.
Oh yeah.
And they were just in these clear bags. These are really terrible photos. I should have done them on a different background. You can barely tell what it is. The worst photos I've ever seen. Atrocious photos, guys. I do apologise. But anyway, this fuel tank is for a vintage Thunder Tiger fuel tank. No fuel tank missed. I feel robbed. This fuel tank will make up for the last fuel tank.
Yeah.
So this actually went to the US for $20 plus shipping. I think shipping was a fair bit on top as well. I think the total sale was over $30, which is fantastic. We've got, as you can see, we've sold more than one. The reason why it only says one is because that's the first one we have sold on eBay.com. We've sold quite a few of these. Well, when I say quite a few, probably only a handful, but we've sold more on ebay.co.uk. But this was our first sale on ebay.com. Yeah. So there we go. Question, why the photo is so bad? It was a difficult one. I must have been having a bad day. Just leave it, Ryan. Should have photoed using your... That was quite a dirty sheet, actually. What dirty sheet have I got?
No, you haven't now.
No? That was a dirty sheet, wasn't it?
I don't think that one was. That was on the plastic
was it?
Background,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. There we go. PD 1496, guys. I don't know if we've seen this one. This is quite a regular. We sell quite a few of these ones. This is a suspension arm for the MT4. 23 sold. Only 3 available now. Oh. There you go. Alright, moving on. Yeah. Only 1 left. Okay, this is a 2-speed main gear. these we've actually had these for quite a while. They've been ticking away slowly. $10.99 a pop. Mustn't grumble. And there's only one left. The dregs. Southwest says, nice to see clean pics. What? I don't even know what you're talking about. We asked for RC and Mandy guy. Well, you know.
Well, I did say to you, don't bring out like loads and loads.
Oh, here's a good one. This is a good one.
Go on then.
Yeah. Again.
Why is this a good one?
Okay, these are quite cool. These are quite vintage. Again, these are like Thunder Tiger PD0228, but these are Mickey Thompson branded tires. They're not going to be useful for a lot of people. They are really for vintage RCs, and the reason is the hubs on them. They're not like normal hubs. They're like
they're different.
They're just straight bearings go in them, and that's it. They don't have like hexes for like the hex fittings. So there we go. Anyway, 7 of those sold, 22 available, 15 quid a pop. These went to, again, the US with shipping, or somewhere, I don't know. It went abroad anyway. Shall we start a campaign to get PD0199 rephotographs, says Ryan? Can you clear some shelves? It might go viral, plus it's more fun. You will get weird looks with a trolley full of... I'm not doing that reselling squad. That's yeah, I think that's a bit of a meh comment. And I don't know. Shazad says you can use Web Interpret to add postage to the price and show it as free PNP, get better visibility and say, I know I should have done that. You know, it's something I've forgotten to do. Let's just go on. PD 1464. I'm not going to pronounce that. Go on, you try.
It's a
Vorderscheiter
thing.
PD 1464. This is a Vorderscheiter Hinton, and I can't even. Yeah, I don't even know. Again, this was sold in Germany.
Why are you even trying?
It's a PD 1464. We've shown this before. The front/rear drive CVA.
Yeah.
This sold for €15 plus shipping. Jobs are good, and the return of the PD 1500 bull type universal.
Yes, I think we showed this recently. Actually.
Yeah, we did. This is the one that we showed last week. We've only got 4 left now, guys. Only 4 left. Clutch bell again.
Yes.
And finally, we're going to whiz through these because it's nearly 9 o'clock
now. And it's like Ansman. I think it's a receiver thing.
It is a receiver.
A receiver.
Oh,
thing.
it's a bit. Again, look, I went a bit too close there with the map.
Why do you do this?
There's a bit of grass in there.
Yeah.
A bit of grass.
Do you not know how to clean stuff up?
How are you meant to clean that? Do you know how small that is?
A bit of a wipe.
You can't just wipe that.
Why can't you?
Because it's electronics.
So?
Which you can wipe it with.
Like, I don't know.
What are you going to fit?
Get
It's
the grass
small.
off of it.
It's small. You can't get the grass out of there. Well, you probably can. I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, you can.
Anyway, guys.
Anyway.
That was the last of the radio control car parts.
Yes.
We could have shown more.
Yeah, we've got more to share. But, yeah.
Yeah, we will be doing a normal sales video. Peter Ray's got to go, no worries. Wonder if this video will go viral. I don't think so, Pleasant Valley.
No.
This is a build-up of weeks of not showing us. See the excitement. Bex, teach him to clean stuff.
I know, Ryan.
It was just, what are you meant to do with it? Okay, anyway. That is the RC parts. I'm not going to be sharing any more RC parts.
Toothbrush?
Yeah, I could have used a toothbrush. That is the end of RC parts, I think. I'm done sharing them.
Yeah.
If I'm honest with you guys, they bore the hell out of me.
Do you know what, right? I like selling them.
Yes.
But sharing them on
it's
YouTube,
not fun.
It's not fun.
I'd much rather share like the other stuff that we pick up. So going forwards,
we'll still share the sales, like as in like our figures from the hobby store.
But I think that's enough.
When
now.
it comes to the sales like this,
I actually
we've
feel
got to draw a line.
I actually feel a bit dead inside.
We've got to draw a line.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, no more. Unless we sell something cool like that.
Yeah, unless we sell something like that.
When we sell that,
then we'll share.
We'll let you know, right? But parts. Honestly, guys. just no. Right.
Can we have a yearly special of RC parts?
No, Ryan. Bit of grass, still better than the typewriters.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yes, that's
definitely.
I don't know what that was.
Man, you should have.
It wasn't mine. Look at me like it.
Whose it was.
For those, come on. Has anyone else taken photos of stuff and found it short and curly in the photo? And then, because this can't be just me, right? And then have you been bothered to go back and re-photograph it without the short?
Did you know?
When I was editing it.
Serious question. Did you know it was there when you put the photos on?
Okay. When I was taking the photo,
no,
I didn't. No, when I took the photos, I didn't see it. Okay. When I came to editing the photos, I did see it.
You still.
And then I thought, oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Can you have the boat for £50 plus coffee, fresh bean? No. Any chance of starting the boat up? No. Rightio, steaks up at Eton now to chill with a bear. Good plan, Heather. I miss it all. Will you go through all over again, please?
No.
You should have added in the description, may have grass and dirty and body hair. RC YouTubers ruining the market. You know what, guys? I don't think we can ruin it.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. If someone wants to make me an offer on the whole stock, let me know. I'm open to the offers. Buy all, but you have to come and take all of it, like all the crates, everything. Huh? What's your? No, no, apparently not. Let me know though. Just send me a message. You know. Serious offers only. I'm looking at you, Gary. no more. Z, that is a whole load of wrong retypewriters, Gary. It wasn't mine.
No, but I can't believe you noticed it in the picture.
Well,
when you were editing the photo and then thought, oh, you know what? I'll just roll with it.
If it makes it any better, I didn't send it with...
Oh, man. I can't believe I'm even laughing at this. Oh...
Right, I'm back. I've been listening. Are you going to show any RC parts? No, Sue. We're done now. We're done. £500 offer and you deliver personally. That's I take it all. You should try and put it in the sink, says Steve. Start filling the bath. We want to see the boat in action. No. Last time I bid, it got cancelled. Oh, okay. Right, guys. I think we've been on for about an hour. Gary's still trying it. He's upped it a little bit since the original.
Yeah, that is.
We've added to the stock since then, Gary. You're not taking into account the additional...
There's more stock now.
Yeah. The addition... Sue was having a laugh. Look, she's... All right, guys.
Oh.
Can I just say, I'm very, very sorry for any of you that have watched this. Even... I was going to say till the end. I'd say if you watched any of this, I'm very, very sorry.
They won't see this bit.
It's true. They won't get my apology.
They won't see this bit.
Oh, man. I'm giving a heartfelt apology, though. Heartfelt. I'm genuinely sorry for anyone that had to watch this video. Just any of it. Okay? Thank you for watching. Those... our baby stream. How many hours of RC parts can we do? Huh?
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's not happening.
No. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I'm genuinely sorry for you watching this.
Yes, we appreciate you all.
Yeah.
Hanging out with us this evening.
Yes, we do appreciate it. We will make an effort to never mention RC again.
No, we'll mention it, but just
no,
show
we won't.
You the
I'm not even going to mention it by name, right? From now on, I will refer to it as the hobby store.
Okay, it's the hobby store.
Hobby store.
I mean, we will just share figures.
Figures from the hobby store. There will be no mention of anything to do with
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Now
we can't work out how to turn it off. 1 second. I still don't know where it is. There it is.